What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about, well, Riftwatchers, as we usually do, combined with the DEC supply, and put a little bit of a framework here for a potential proposal. Now, we did have a proposal come out that would give a little bit of a discount for, or it was some kind of, promo for Riftwatchers, which obviously got voted down. But I'm just going to share these numbers with you and then jump into what I think could potentially be a decent proposal if it's done in the right way. So you can see here we have 4.6 billion DEC that's in circulation on Hive Engine, because there's more off chain, but on Hive Engine we got 4.6 billion here. Here's the thing: we got about 120 million that is currently in the DAO for Riftwatchers. You got about 900 million in LPs, and then about another 900 million that is currently in the TerraBlock bridges, right, for ETH and BSC. So you take that 4.6, you subtract out 1.8 billion from that, or 4.5 billion. You subtract the 1.8, that gets you down to 2.7 billion total DEC that I would say we still need to burn through. I mean, maybe even some we'll need to reduce some in the bridges as well, but 2.7 billion is where we need to go. Could land do it? Potentially. But here's a fun number. 2.7 billion divided by 5,000 for the amount of DEC per pack means that we would just have to sell 540,000 Riftwatcher packs. Now, does that seem like a lot? Absolutely, it is, right? It's not a small amount considering that we've sold only double that the entire time Riftwatchers has been out, which is almost like an entire year, right? There's about 909,000 packs open. We do have some circulating. This circulating number is incorrect because you need to subtract out the 378 here as well as the 55,000 here. So we're probably just over a million total that are actually circulating because again, the circulating number includes the burned and what is sent to DAO. So we got 1.5 million left to go once we get the next airdrop unlocked. We would need to sell only about a third of that in order to really see DEC just completely wiped off the face of the earth. And that has nothing to do with land either. There would be a lot, land would be its own separate thing. So when I look at Riftwatchers, and I'm trying to think like, okay, 540,000 packs, that's a lot, right? Granted, in the grand scheme of things, we sold way more Chaos Legion packs, even though Chaos Legion was significantly less, and you were able to get some massive discounts for it. I don't think that we should discount Riftwatcher packs at all. But I do think a proposal that could come into play here is something similar to a Ruse style of proposal. And again, not Ruse in the sense where you stake your you have to stake your SPS and then take a snapshot. Ruse in the sense that we could get a promo card made. Like the DAO could commission the team to make a promo card for every Riftwatcher pack purchased between X date and Y date, right? So if we were to do that, I think we could see a lot of Riftwatcher packs eaten up off the market. Now, would it be 540,000? Probably not. But even still, even if we were able to sell a couple 100,000, even just 100,000, that would go a long way. And you're probably looking at that and being like, 100,000, aren't we selling like a bunch of that already? Well, no, not really. Let's see, 122 million, right? That's how much DEC we have in the DAO so far from these sales. You divide that by 5,000, we've only sold 24,000 Riftwatcher packs since it switched over to DEC. So incentivizing people, not with, devaluing the cards by any means, but giving some kind of promo card. I guess Ruse wasn't the right way to do it. It would be a combination of Ruse and Archimus the Bear, right? Where you design this promo card, you commission the team to design a promo card and then give out 1 BCX for every pack purchase. And maybe it could be something different than that. Maybe if you don't want it to be a common card, you could do a higher rarity, but then it'll have to be for every 5 packs purchased or every 10 packs purchased. Either way, it's just a thought that I've had because there's just not that many Riftwatcher packs out there, and I wonder what the appetite for Riftwatchers will be. That being said, the time it would take to vote on this, to propose it, to vote on it, and then to potentially implement it could get into a little bit of a dicey area. And what I mean by that is if we are expecting Rebellion out later this year, there could be some serious overlap. Now, I'm not saying that shouldn't be the reason that we that shouldn't be the reason that we do it. Again, at the end of the day, if there's demand for the products and you can create the proper demand, then why not go for that, right? But I know that the team will probably want to be focusing on Rebellion once that does come around. So if you look at the time frame, I'm recording this early September. Let's say I was able to get this out tomorrow, for example. That's still 2 weeks and would get us into the back half of September by the time the by the time the proposal was voted on and potentially approved. Now, we could get it where maybe some of the stuff could be saved on the back end, where you start it in October, for example. Maybe you just run it for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month. I have no idea. But again, the further out into the year we go, or into the Q4, I should say, you start to potentially interfere with any promotions that the team might be doing for Rebellion. So again, we don't know the timings of all this stuff. I didn't even mention land and when that potentially falls into place, right? Let alone tower defense and all the other things that might be going on. So it might be too much. But at the end of the day, we don't need the card tomorrow. We don't need it right away. All we would need is a mechanism in place to snapshot who bought packs between X date and Y date, and then get that at some point in the future when the team has a little bit more time to focus in on it. But that's just a thought that I'm having here as we look at this excess DEC and a very feasible way, in my opinion, to try and reduce it. But I would love to get your thoughts in the comments below. So let me know. We'll continue the conversation there. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.